Hello everyone, welcome back to another Close Lock here. Here on July 20th, 2016, and yes, it's another day in my life. It is 3 days before Lime Rock, and so that's 3 days, well the race will start at 2 o'clock, so it's probably, 3 days and about 22 hours. No, 2 days and 22 hours. Well, actually, 20 some odd hours to Lime Rock. To we live at Lime Rock. So I'm going to explain to you guys what we'll be seeing, what I'll be seeing at Lime Rock. So this year, there'll be. So there'll be 3 classes of racing. Well, actually, there'll be 5. There's Continental Tire, and then there's going to be WeatherTech Sports Car doing the Northeast Grand Prix, and for Continental it'll be ST, it'll be GS Grand Sport and ST Street Tuner. In the 2 hour and 30 minute race. Then there's going to be a Mazda race, small little Mazda spec race, and then at like 2:30 something there's going to be WeatherTech and Prototype Challenge. It's going to be Prototype Challenge, GTLM, and GTD. So I'm going to go over all the classes. GS is basically GT4. These are basically production cars made for the race track, and they're not heavily modified. They're just street cars modified with certain things. They have their horsepower modified to keep everything even. ST is just basically smaller cars that don't have the horsepower. BMW 1 Series, Mazda Miata, Mini Cooper. The GS class, that's more Shelby, GT350, Porsche 911, Mustang 302, and Camaro, and the Camaro Z28Rs. Now PC, it's very straightforward. It's French Oreca chassis with Chevrolet with 6.2 Chevrolet LS3 motors. If anybody owns a Corvette out there with an LS3, you guys will know the engine, with about 435 horsepower, 440 horsepower, somewhere around there. That's the only prototype class. I want to see prototype next year, or DPI. Here's they're going to call it P2 DPI. I don't know what they're going to call it next year. But GTLM is Corvette versus there's going to be Corvette C7. There's going to be Corvette with the C7R, Ford with the GT, BMW with the M6 GT, Porsche with the 911 GT3 RSR, Ferrari with the 488 and the 458 GTs, and then I think there's also well, that's the other class. And then there's there used to be Dodge, but they were on 2 years ago. So GTD is basically more production based, looser aerodynamics, faster straight wind speeds. So that's Aston Martin, Dodge, Porsche, Lamborghini. I know Lotus used to compete in what was GT2, and a bunch of other manufacturers, but I'm expecting that, and Ferrari's still in there, So I'm expecting a good race. BMW's in there with the M6, the GT3 M6, not the GTE GTO M6, but the GT3 M6. And that is your rundown of your 5 classes in about 5 minutes, or more. Yeah, I'm getting my stuff so I can switch to me next. Yeah, I'm definitely excited. My dad and I are going to be waking up like 3-4 o'clock to get to the racetrack. So I'm going to have to get him up at 3:30 just to get up. I'm going to have to talk with him on Friday about that, or, well, not today, but Thursday, Friday about it. We're all set for food and all that other stuff. My mom and I usually prepare stuff. But enough about that and everything else. But I haven't shot one of these in about 5 days, guys, so this is going to be a long one. So guys, this is the 20th of the month. I'm just going to tell you guys a quick update. I'm probably going to get hours to return to work probably next week sometime. Since I'm getting back to work and everything, I'm happy to be going back. I just got to call them to get my hours tomorrow, and hopefully I'm working Monday. Hopefully I'm working 3-4 days, so I can get back out and stay out of the house for a little bit, because I'm happy to be going back. As much as you guys would be able to think, you guys must be thinking, he must be raring to go back. Yes, I am. Yes, sir, indeed. Always have been, always will be. So, yeah, that's just a quick update on me, of course. And in other news, I purchased a phone online from Amazon.com. You guys are probably wondering, do you have a credit card? Do you have anything to purchase with? I don't. I have something else, though, that I can use to buy what I need to off Amazon. And I mentioned before I have a checking account, so I may be able to use that to purchase a phone. And I'm amazed that they allow you to do this. And it's a good thing, because, guys, I just bought a Droid Max 2 for $349, and then I bought a Droid OtterBox case for about $30. Guys, I saved about, guys, if I purchased that in store, the phone would cost me over its lifetime $446. I'm saving myself to pay Verizon almost $500. I'll pay Amazon that kind of money. I'm paying Amazon $80 less than I would pay Verizon. So, yeah, that works out great, because I know the cases would be $35-40 Verizon, and the phone was $349, which is almost which is about $33 less than what I'd have to pay at Verizon's prices. So I'm happy about that. And the phone will be coming in tomorrow at about 8 o'clock. I'm hoping earlier so I can pick it up, the parents knowing. But so be it. So, yeah, I'm just going to get the package. They asked me about it. So I just said it's some random box that I found out in the street. I'm going to use the store stuff, you know, that sort of thing. And then I'll spring it on to them that I bought it. Who knows? So, yeah, so I got that little thing going. And hopefully I'll be hopefully when I get, I'll be deactivating this, because I'll have to, in order to do this. So yeah, I'll definitely be getting my new phone. Guys, I have enough money and everything. You know, I've been working for ages, so I think some time off wouldn't have hurt, and plus that'll help my income with Mass Health a little bit. Doesn't want to keep it low. So maybe this injury was a blessing. And a curse, maybe, I don't know. So that's it for that business. I want to talk about Republican National Convention, the National Republican, the Republican National Convention. It seems that people aren't too happy with Mr. Trump, and I'm not a Trump supporter, and I'm not one of those pro-Trump guys. I don't know who I'm going to vote for yet, because the election stuff hasn't been settled yet. Hillary hasn't been indicted quite yet, and nothing's been set in stone, guys, so I don't know what's going to happen. But I can tell you that I'm just going to predict this, before the election is over in November, it's not going to be Trump or Hillary. It could be somebody else, who knows. I'm just making a prediction. It's just a guess. But I think Trump may not be very fit to do it, and Hillary's not fit to do it either. So we'll see what happens in the time being. No, I'm not going to do what Pickleboy does with his outros, which are interesting, to say the least. I might do this as my outro, who knows. But yeah, so yeah, I'm glad to see that they're going to do that. I think Trump's talking today, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I've had time to watch a lot of TV while I've been off, but I've also been reading a lot, guys, and everything, so I've been able to Pence might try to be vice president. Yeah, so I don't think Trump has spoken yet, but I think he might later tonight when he's got a chance. My brother does this imitation of them. I have the best words. There's always this thing where he purses his lips and not a Trump supporter, better than Bernie Sanders, who goes, oh, I'm going to tax the 1%. I'm going to make this country a communism again. I'm going to make everybody even. at least Trump and Sanders had ideas, like Hillary, who was like, I'm going to make sure I'm going to tax the 1%. I'm not going to tax the 1%. I'm going to take away guns. I'm going to do all this. I don't think it would be very nice for everybody to have guns. I want to raise taxes, and I want to make programs good again. Screw that. How many years have we had this? For 8 years from Barack Obama. I was going to raise taxes. I'm going to make sure to ban guns. I don't like this mindless violence. Sorry if I had to imitate him, but I had to. Don't like him. Dislike him. Not hate. Hate's a very strong word. Just dislike him as a political candidate. Not as a person, political candidate. There's a difference, folks. As I said, he is an African American. We have to learn to live with them on our land. Just a little humor. Guys, I don't want to offend any candidates. Will Ferrell used to imitate President Bush, and President Bush was never offended. At least I don't think. But yeah, it'll be an interesting election year, definitely, as we boil down to the last 4 months of this whole thing, so we can figure out who's going to be president in 2017, and hopefully it's the right person, whoever it may be. I just want to say good luck to all the candidates, and we'll see who wins, whoever it may be. Not Hillary, right? But yeah, guys, I actually, funny thing, we'll switch topics now. No more politics. I actually just did a skit with Henry, and I did it a couple of nights ago, and I'm going to continue the series. I don't know if it has any views yet. We'll see. But until then, I'll keep it up. I'll delete it if I need to. So I just want to tell you guys, there's one video that I have on my channel that's gotten 40 views. It's episode 13 of my Let's Play. It's called Rising Nobility at the Battle Chateau, and that video has over 40 views. It is my most popular video out of all of them. I think my second most popular video was like 19 or 20. It was like 19. My second popular was like 12, and well, actually, no, it's my intro. It's my channel intro. There's more views. So than that, there's more views after that, and I think 12. And I think there's a Pokemon White gameplay that I haven't continued. I'm thinking that I was going to do Pokemon White, but it was a little too long, and it would take me forever because the story is long, guys. Pokemon White is kind of an interesting one to get into. I should have started with Gen 1, but I didn't have the means, so plus I'm already at the end of my Gen 1 game that I bought not long ago. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's what my channel's been doing. Okay, guys. That's it for me. As always, long live America. God bless America. Long live my grandfather's spirit. Live long with my grandmother's spirit, and everybody else is deceased. I went to all of them. And thank you for watching this video. And this is Michael Mo's log here. Here on July 20th, 2016. Michael Mo's log here, signing out. Let's meet again for another one of these video vlogs. Again, shall we?